Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Christine. I am a flight attendant with a major airline in the US. I'm also a new mom and entrepreneur and all that good stuff. Today's video is very exciting because I'm doing a flight attendant Q&A. So I have gathered the most frequently asked questions from you guys, and I wanted to do kind of a Q&A with a kind of a twist. So I wanted to do a Q&A with a twist. I reached out to several YouTubers, probably people that you have watched, and I asked them to partner with me to answer the same questions in their perspective. So a lot of these YouTubers are working for different airlines. So if you guys are looking for a different perspective of other airlines, you can watch their channel. Now, I did reach out to about 10 YouTubers, and I did not think that all of them would reply. Most of them replied, so I would say about 8 out of 10. I was able to partner with 8 of them. They are very lovely. I will let you guys know who I'm going to tag at the end of this video. If you want to hear my question and answers, then please keep watching. So these are the 10 most frequently asked questions. So number uno. So the number one question that people ask me is, how do I become a flight attendant? Well, that's a very broad question because there's so many ways that you can become a flight attendant. Now, a lot of people tell me, should I go to flight attendant school? You don't have to, because the airline that you are going to work for is going to send you to training and they will teach you everything. The answer to your question is, how do I become a flight attendant? There's so many answers that I can tell you. I would say to follow this website that I'm going to show you down below. It's going to tell you what airline is hiring, customer service experience, have your high school diploma, and be at least 21 years old to start working. So that's my answer to the question. Number two, do you have any remedies for jet lag and bloating? Okay, so this is a good question. So for bloating, I do have a remedy. If you are bloated on the plane because of the air pressure, I would recommend to drink hot water with lemon. So if you have on the plane like those lemon packets, you can mix hot water or warm water with lemon packets and it will dissolve the bloating instantly. You're welcome. So as far as for jet lag, I would say get as much rest before your flight as possible. Drink lots of water, and that's pretty much it. Number three, how many days off do I get? Well, currently I'm full-time. Before I was working only 12 days a month and I would get 18 days off. I know. I don't know how I was doing it in paying bills. But so right now I'm working 3 days a week and I get 4 days off a week. So I get 16 days off a month and I work 3, 6, 9, 12. I work about 12 to 14 days a month, and then I work 16. I have 16 days off. Now I'm trying to work more, so I'm trying to work at least 5 days a week, like a 9 to 5. So yeah. And when you become a flight attendant and you are new, especially with my airline, you will get 12 days off and you will work 18 days. Number 4. How long is reserved for your airline? That's a great question. I get this question a lot. For my airline, if you guys don't know, I can't really say too much on who my airline is. I'm pretty sure you can guess who my airline is. So we have 5 bases. We have JFK, which is the biggest base, Boston, which is the second biggest base, Fort Lauderdale, MCO, which is Orlando, and then we have Long Beach. Those are the 5 bases that we have. Now, if you were to go to Long Beach, you're gonna be in reserve for probably 10 years. Sorry to tell you, but Long Beach is our most senior base. And then we have MCO, which is Orlando, which is pretty senior too. You'll probably be on reserve for 5 years. This is just my guess. It's pretty senior as well. Fort Lauderdale is not a senior. I believe it's 2 to 3 years that you will be on reserve. Boston is very junior. You'll probably be on reserve for maybe 6 months. And JFK is getting a little bit senior right now. It's about 2 years right now for JFK, but JFK is the biggest base. We are probably gonna hire a lot more people, so your seniority will go up and you'll be on reserve less. And yeah. Number 5, did you get to pick your base? So right when I got out of training, yes, I picked my base. I wanted to be based in JFK because I was already living in Jersey, so I was gonna drive. But most of the time, your airline will send you to the base that they pick, and then you can try to bid every month or every several months for the base that you want, but you're probably not going to get it right away, especially if you're trying to go to Long Beach or Orlando or Fort Lauderdale. Those bases you don't get right away. You either get JFK or Boston for my airline right away. Number 6. Number 6 is probably the most frequently asked question that I get on my channel. How tall do you have to be for your airline? Well, I'm so sorry for the people that are shorter than 5 feet tall, but you have to be able to close the overhead bin. So they do a reach test in your interview, and the reach test is about 6 feet tall. So you have to be with no shoes on, standing straight, and then you have to reach up, all the way up to your finger, and you have to be able to reach that. And that, I believe that's 6 feet tall. So you have to, if you are a little bit shorter, on the shorter side, I would recommend measuring that. So measuring from your feet to your fingers, so that way you can see how tall you can reach. But that's my answer. Number 7, how many years of customer service experience do you need? For my airline personally, you need 6 months of customer service experience. 8. Tips on passing the interview portion. Okay, so I get this question asked a lot as well. Okay, so what I would say is to study questions that they might ask you in the interview, and study smart questions that you can ask back, because they like when you ask questions back. I would also say to do your research on the airline. For example, Delta does the STAR method when they do their interviews. And that's really, really important. They look at that. So study the airline that you think that you want to you apply for, and then study what they're going to ask you. So like I said, Delta does the STAR method. And if you don't know what the STAR method is, just Google it and it comes right up. Number 9, what made you want to become a flight attendant? Now, I've said this before in my past videos, but I had a friend who was working for the airline, and she had so much flexibility. She barely worked, and I wanted her lifestyle. It's really a lifestyle rather than a career, and I just wanted the flexibility. I want to be able to get the days off that I want. And in my airline, you can swap, drop, and trade, also on a trade board, so which is really cool about that, as long as there's enough reserves that you can do that. 10, advice for new flight attendants. Okay. My biggest advice to you, if you are becoming a flight attendant, or you are an aspiring flight attendant, is to save. Save your money, because you are going to be broke on reserve. Reserve life is really, really hard. You're on call. You don't have a set schedule. You are only bidding for your reserve days. You're not getting trips instantly. You're on call pretty much. So try to save as much as you can before you start flight attendant training, because some airlines don't even pay you for training. My airline does pay you for training, so just so if you want to apply for my airline, they do pay you, but you're broke. So I was broke on reserve, and I hated reserve, and that's why I went to first class, so I can get off reserve. And that's another thing I would recommend, to do a spa. At my airline, you can do a spa assignment, which is a special assignment to get off reserve. If they do offer it, take it, because you keep your seniority, and if you want to go back once you're done with the spa, and let's say it's been 6 months, who knows, your class might have got off reserve, and then you're off reserve. You didn't have to do that the whole time. So that's my tip for new flight attendants aspiring to be flight attendants. And I hope you guys follow your dreams and don't ever give up. It took me 2 years to be a flight attendant. Just have perseverance and follow your dreams. I'm going to answer the last question, which is a bonus question that I came up with. Is there anyone you would like to collab with in person from YouTube? It could be beauty, lifestyle, or even a fellow flight attendant. So I couldn't choose, so I'm going to do all 3. As far as beauty, I would love to collab with Desi Perkins. I actually met her in person when I was working first class. They are such a cute couple. I met her and Katie, and I'm obsessed with her. She is so nice and just a beautiful person all around. As far as lifestyle, I would probably choose This Is L&S because Shyla is super adorable and I feel like we have a lot in common. So yeah. And then as far as fellow flight attendant, I'm obsessed with all flight attendant videos. I think everyone is amazing, whether they have 1 million subscribers or 10. It doesn't matter. I would collab with any of them, but the person that I most want to collab with is probably Kat Nesbitt, if that's how you say your last name. She's super adorable and I just love her vlog style and I just love how like true she is. I don't know, I feel like I want to be her best friend, but yeah. So Kat, you know, calm. Okay, so I'm going to tell you who I tag. I actually I tagged Wonderfullyale. She's super adorable and very cute with her little pregnant belly. I also tagged Trolley Dolly, who's funny as hell. If you guys are not following her, you should follow her. She is probably like my spirit animal. Hunter Lihas? Is that how you say it? I'm so sorry if I pronounced it wrong. He has such a great vlog style and he is really, really good at editing. Hunter, if you're watching this, maybe you should make a video on how to edit because I can learn some new things. Oaklyn Woods, she's so dope. I really like her, all her videos. She's really cool. I tag her. I tag Jamila Lynn. She's so pretty. Really, really pretty. I think she's gorgeous, so I tagged her. And all these people already know that I tagged them, so I'm just naming them, and I wanted to give them a compliment because, you know, like the words of Ellen, be kind to one another. Nina Vida, she's honestly reminds me of my best friend, so I really like her channel. And I think she's so pretty, so I tagged her. And I honestly didn't think all these people would respond, and they did, and they are willing to collaborate with me. So, and Gally Alley. Gally Alley is pretty new to YouTube. If you guys aren't following her, she's the sweetest person ever. You have to follow her. So, so adorable. I really like her, and she's so sweet. So go follow her. She's also gonna do this tag. I tagged her as well. 1, 2. And I also forgot to mention that I have tagged Kat Nesbitt. She is so adorable. I'm literally obsessed with her channel and I'm so excited to collab with her in the future if possible and God willing. She's amazing. You guys have to follow her. So yeah, that is 8 YouTubers that I tagged. If you are watching and I tagged you, you can tag how many ever people you want to tag. You can tag 1 person, 10 people, whoever. And let's see how many people we can get to answer these questions in their own perspective. And yeah, that is pretty much for this video. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below. And I'll leave all their channels down below so you can go follow them and tell them that I sent you because yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Ciao! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine and welcome. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine. Oh, what was I gonna say? Hey guys, what the heck is that? I'm sorry. Pretty much. So a lot. I don't recommend going to flight attendant. JFK is my base. What do you care, right? On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love said to me. What I would say is that there might be several. What am I saying, guys? Okay, there's gonna be a lot of bloopers. And not have to stress about getting coverage because as a flight attendant, you can swap, drop. Just kidding. I have sweats on.